Hi comrades, yours Kayveeyes. The government has decided to merge the sorting assistant cadre with the PO cadre. This is my observation and we have to prevent it at the butt itself. Because we have not conducted continuous videos since July 2023 due to my illness as well as some family affairs. I could not convene this message to you much earlier. Actually, the discussions were made with the unions on 19/7/2023 and also 26/7/2023 on the issue of merger of sorting assistant with the PA post office. A strong protest has been registered by all the unions and all the federations. Nobody is not ready for the merger of sorting assistant with the PA cadre. The minutes of the meeting was issued on 23rd August 2023. And while going through the minutes, it is very clear that the department is going to implement the same unless there is a strong protest from the staff side. A united struggle of all the RMS union along with other cadre unions is an absolute need at this juncture. Actually, the staff side pleaded in the nature of work. There is a difference in the nature of work, for which the department is saying the nature of work of PA and SA are different. This proposal will provide them to switch over one wing to another. It will provide better hand to administration to utilize them as per their capabilities. So if they are capable of sorting, they will be sent for the sorting. If they are capable of postal operation, they will be sent for the postal. So this is our motive, that both the cadre should be merged. The unification of both the cadre is a must at this juncture. And secondly, they are discussing about the loss of seniority. Because in the proposal, we have already made a detailed episode about the proposal of the Department of Post so far this merger of SA and with the PO. As per the seniority, they will be ranked far below the candidates who have been recruited as a postal assistant in the same recruiting year. Even though they are putting 30 years, 20 years something, they will be placed below the junior most recruited in the post offices, either by promotion or by the direct recruitment. They have not agreed for it. The seniority, they have not agreed for it. When they are discussing about the loss of seniority, the department is saying it is only optional. If the sorting assistant is ready to join as a PA, let him opt and go. Let him lose the seniority. It is only optional. If you don't want to opt, let him remain as a sorting assistant. But it will be a dying cadre. Hereafter, there will be no recruitment as sorting assistant. The postal assistant has to manage the work of the sorting assistant. This was the reply so far the loss of seniority. And so far the demand of cadre review. The serious discrimination between the postal assistant and the sorting assistant is the implementation of cadre review. The postal assistants have been granted the cadre review, whereas the same has not been extended to the sorting assistant so far. The sorting assistant who are completing more than 30 years of service, they could not get the LG promotion. Whereas in the postal side, the PAs who are possessing 8 to 9 years service, they are getting the LG promotion, and after completion of 6 years, they have been ensured to get the HAG2 promotion. But in RMS, it is a mirage. Nobody can get the HAG2 promotion at this juncture because of the dearth of promotional posts in the RMS side. When the unions have demanded that cadre review should be conducted immediately, but the department is saying it could not be materialized due to the inadequate functional justification for the proposed increase in the higher level post. It is totally meaningless. There are more things like our postmaster cadre, like our postal assistant. There are head sorting assistant is there, HRO, SRO, so many posts are there. We can increase the number of posts. A beautiful cadre review proposal has been submitted then when I was holding the post of General Secretary. Comrade Giriraj Singh, the General Secretary R3, has submitted a very detailed proposal for the RMS, R3 comrades. But that has not been accepted. There is a way. If there is a will, there is a way. But the department don't want to implement the cadre review for the RMS side. You see, all the time, right from the induction of the cadre, the postal assistant and the sorting assistants are equated in one footing. There was no difference. Whatever be the entry pay scale, whatever be the promotion, everything was one and the same. Even on today, LIG, HIG, 2 HIG, everything one and the same. But the number of vacancies have not been increased for the RMS, which has been summarily rejected on this. So, they took a decision. In the minutes, we could definitely understand on dated 23/8/2023, they are going to implement the merger of sorting assistant with the postal assistant at the earliest. So, the unions, RMS unions, are particularly to be vigilant, or otherwise, after 10 or 15 years, there will be no sorting assistant. Everybody will be termed as a postal assistant. Well, there will be only one cadre. So that situation may arise. All the unions should think uniquely and as well as very prudently, and they should decide the course of action for resist such move before issuing such order. After issuing this order, you cannot prevent it. But before issuing order, we can definitely put some halt. Some pressure should be exerted from the union side. With this, I am concluding. Thank you very much, comrade. Meet again.